Once upon a time, there were three little pigs named Peter, Benny, and Benny. These three little pigs spent their summer days playing ball games and having fun in the fields and forests. They had friends in the forest and were very happy. With the beginning of winter, the three pigs Peter, Benny, and Benny realized that people started preparing their houses for winter. So the three little pigs decided that they also needed their own house to keep them safe and warm during the winter. Peter said, "I decided to build a straw hut, which only takes one day to build. Then he want to play and sing." Benny and Benny disagreed with him, saying to him, "A house made of straw is always weak," but Peter did not listen to them. So Benny said, "I decided to build a house made of tree branches and wood because I see that a straw hut does not protect me from the cold of winter." Indeed, Benny began building his house, and it took 2 whole days to build his house. As for Benny, he quietly expressed his opinion about the house that Benny made and said to him, "This house does not seem strong enough to withstand the strong winds that blow in the winter." Peter replied jokingly, "Benny may waste a whole day looking for wood and could have played and had fun on that day." Benny replied, "I have finished building the house, and now I can go have fun and play with my friends." As for Benny, he does not prefer to play for a long time but spend short times playing with his friends. He was thinking about how to build a safe and warm house. He remembered that his mother always told him, "We will be proud of you as long as you did the best work." Therefore, Benny sighed and said to himself, "This will take a long time and requires patience and hard work to build a safe and warm house." Indeed, Benny went to the library in the place where the three pigs lived. Then searched for books that talked about the correct way to build a house, and spent 2 whole days reading the books. Then in the end, he concluded that the best option was to build the house out of bricks. Indeed, he began preparing the various tools needed to build the house. Then it took 4 days to build the house. Then he brought some necessary furniture for the house, such as beds, a table, and chairs, and began furnishing the small house. After he finished building and furnishing the house, he went out the next day to play with his brothers Peter and Benny in the forest. When Peter and Benny saw the house that Benny had built, they said it was a weak house that could not withstand the winds that blew in the winter, and that it was ugly, but Benny was pleased with his small house. The next day, a wolf came to the place where the three little pigs lived. He saw the straw house and smelled the pig inside. The wolf knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in, let me in." But the little pig saw the wolf's big paws through the keyhole and answered, "No, no, no." Then the wolf showed his teeth and said, "I will blow into this house and I will knock your house down." The wolf opened his jaws very wide and blew into the house made of straw and destroyed it immediately.